hardpoint Tuscan, and they'll be ready to go here in a couple seconds.
You're ready to go here. It looks like the names are swapped for just a second, but they will be swapped back. Thank you there, Bobby. But yeah, we got Atlanta Dazed on the more preferable side here for Tuscan. They should get there first. Be careful this time. He's trying to hit through the mid. We're going to take down with Spawny as he's already pushing through first. But yeah, when you're starting the side for Old Guy Texas, it's very difficult to break through because you don't have the timing there to front the front of P1, and as a result, you see Atlanta Dazed playing the majority of this time thus far.
Yeah, I mean, great hold out of them so far. They've got that mid-map on lock as well, and you're just seeing all the kills go in favor of the side of Atlanta right now, but Dak can have a nice nade there. Zenny tries to push up the middle. He's going to get taken down. And Atlanta's still holding, but Dak, you know, doing what he does best, just pushing up the map, getting a few kills with that nice AR he has. There should be a couple seconds here going towards the side of Old Guys Texas as they're on this hill. They're getting some quality time. You got Zenny pushing up through you. There, it looks like they might be able to flip these spawns here, and that could kind of maybe screw them over on this P2 rotation, but they didn't want to give up a full 30, 40 seconds on this P1, so I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do, but they're gonna start rotating to this back P2, and you already got Royal on this early, on the early cutoff there. He's gonna pick up 2. He's gonna be on a 3 streak, and he's getting ready for another.
Yeah, that was a great play by Spawny there, like with at least 20, 30 seconds on P1. He made the rotation all the way around through P5 to secure these spawns for P2. They do have a 10-second lead going into this P2. You see them locking down 3 kills in the kill feed, leaving Dak left alive on this push. Now, fortunately for Old Guys Texas, they will get the back spawns. They can spawn up and then throw their nades and get still relatively fast. When you see Zenny get taken out, Spawny with a nice 2-piece. We'll get straight out there for Snoop, but the damage has been done. With 30 seconds left, Old Guys Texas are going to keep on pushing this through, trying to at least get the break, testing this time before they have to rotate to P3. See Dak with a nice kill, corners one as well. Dak pushing on this hill, gets the third, and just like that, Old Guys Texas will break the hill and keep those favorable spawns for P3.
Yeah, our boy Dak absolutely frying right now, being 8-2 on this map so far, but they're going to get this early-ish rotation to that P3, but you're also going to see the side of Atlanta pushing to that open field. That's going to be Spawny. He's going to pick up 1. He's got 1 more to deal with. That's Zenny. Zenny gets a nice kill with the rat there. I thought he was dead for sure, but Teeny going to pick him up. And now you're going to see the side of Atlanta. They're going to be back here, but also you got a few guys from Old Guys Chicago spawning that roof side. Corner's going to pick up the first one. Snoop gets 1 on the rotation as well. You got 2 players from Atlanta on this hill, and these players should get taken down very quickly here as Zenny's going to pop up here, trying to get these kills. It's going to be very important for Old Guy Texas to try to get a lot of this time here, but the side of Atlanta Dazed not going to let it happen for free as they're getting a lot of these kills in the back with corners all the way in that deep corner pocket right now, making sure he's helping his boys out as he gets naded. But, I mean, it is absolute chaos right now as they go back and forth, but Old Guys Texas getting a little bit of a lockdown as those Atlanta Dazed players start to spawn towards the roof.
Start to spawn towards the roof, and you see the nades come on through. Unfortunately, trophies aren't in the game just yet, so they're going to be quite lethal on a hill like a P3 Tuscan. But you see a bit of a slow start from majority of the guys on Old Guys Texas, with the exception of Dak. And as a result, they find themselves in a little bit of a hole going into P4. But you see them playing really tight towards this hill, you know, banking on, you know, trading out as a team and playing effectively to be able to hold this hill down. The corners of the red players have gone back through. Picks on 1 to Royal. Will he find the second one? Will turn around. Looks like he won't be able to spot him. But just like that, the spawns will go in favor of Atlanta Dazed. This is the opportunity to break here. They're coming to the ramp, coming to the top. TF3 able to get 1 to the corner. Spawning gets 1 to Zenny, and the break comes on through, leaving number 5 left alive. Snoop trying to make something happen. We'll get the pick and essentially keep the hill white while the rest of his team comes off spawn, and they have flipped them in their favor towards P2. And just like that, Dak getting a kill, Snoop getting another one for his troubles. And just like that, OGT breaks on through, and this could be the start of their comeback.
Yeah, I mean, if they get the rest of this time here, going to be right back in this game. But getting ready for that P5, the side of Atlanta going to have that early rotation if they start going for it. But they're just trying to get some mid-map control. Looks like they want to maybe, yeah, they want to contest that old Churchill just a little bit more. And they're going to be successful at it for their meantime. But the side of Old Guys Texas is going to get the rest of that time. Going to be very close to being all the way back in this game. But this P5 rotation completely controlled by the side of Atlanta. They got a couple players over there. But Dak going to take out the first one as he's pushing up. That man is absolutely frying for the side of Old Guy Texas right now. He's going to get taken down. Now Corner's going to push up as well. He gets a nice kill there, but he's going to have to get his boys up there quick because the side of Atlanta, they're spawning close and they're getting this hill filled in quick.
Hill filled in quick, and Snoop's on a 6 streak here. If he gets a glide bomb, that'd be huge, but he will get taken down. Big kill by Spawny. And while he gets that kill across the map, the rest of his teammates are doing damage in the hill. But as I say that, Zenny is finally able to break on through for the hill and give him some time. Going down by 2. Snoop just flying through the wooden window, able to pick off Spawny there, but the rest of his teammates with the reinforcements able to pick off the rest of the team members. This corner here just playing his way, trying to get a pick here in a Royal, but Royal shutting him down just like that. And as we, you know, near the end of this first rotation, Atlanta Dazed is going to be up by some 30-40 points, and you know they've done a great job thus far, even slaying the Tuscan.
Yeah, they've also got Tiny all the way up towards the middle of the map. They're pushed onto that new P1. The side of Old Guys Texas is going to be pushing through the middle of the map, but they've got to deal with Spawny behind them right now. He's going to pick up Zenny, and he's going to be behind this other player in you. He is going to get taken down, getting shot in the back there, but Royal easy there to clean it up with a little bit of help from Tiny. And the side of Atlanta is going to have a lot of control on this hill. They've got these players from Old Guys Texas spawning in that back P3 area, but those guys are going to try to break out nice and quick here. They pick up one, but they're going to get traded out immediately there as Atlanta Dazed doing a quality job, making sure they stay in this back spawn. And they're getting a lot of quality time here, Spices. This could be a little bit difficult for the side of Old Guys Texas.
Yeah, we saw this in the first rotation that Atlanta Dazed was able to hold the majority of the P1 time playing tight on hill. But as I say that, they finally got 3 down. OGT able to break at a really opportune time. You saw Atlanta Dazed almost pull out a pretty big lead there. I mean, they are still up by 60 points, so Atlanta Dazed comfortable with the position there on the map. And they do have the spawns towards P2, so they're living life pretty well. But as you see that, they're not going to leave this time alone. They're going to try and hit scrap for a little bit, but as 10 seconds left on P1, you see them start to rotate over. You see Snoop trying to make a play here on P5, trying to get to the TF3, making that big read, able to pick him off, while the rest of the team tries to push him up.
Yeah, the side of Old Guys Texas is going to be pushing up the map here. Dak going to get taken down top church. Corner is going to respond with getting a Royal down, but that's going to be 3 down for the side of Old Guy Texas. But they're spawning up close. They're pushing through that middle of the map still, but Royal going crazy in that bottom church. He's making sure his boys are all covered up. And TF3's got 2 players pushing through that P5. He gets one. He backs off towards Plat. He calls it out for his teammates. Snoop pushing that through. He isn't going to quite be able to get that first kill. He's going to get taken down as well. And Atlanta Dazed so far doing a really insanely good job of holding down this P2. Not really letting OGT get much out of this, but now OGT pushing that backside spawning, going to pick up the first one. Dak and Snoop going to answer back with a couple kills of their own. This could be their opportunity to get the break on this. Only 20 seconds left. They've got 1 player on that rotation as well.
Yeah, this is a massive rotation here for the guys holding down Texas, because for the majority of this hard point, they've been on the back foot, essentially rotating late to most of the hills. As a result, Atlanta Dazed has done a good job holding and getting majority of that time, and as a result, you see them open up, almost an 80-point lead. But now it's a matter of, can they hold this P3? P3 is notorious for being one of the most difficult hard points to break in this game, especially on Tuscan. But it's a matter of, can Atlanta Dazed do something about it? You see, once again, OGT opting for a more passive setup and trying to flank back. Dak, that's a big kill by Tiny, able to get him in from that back heading. TF3 now collapsing on the hill. Corner's able to get the help, but just like that, Atlanta Dazed break on through and flip the spawns.
Yeah, absolutely perfect on the side of Atlanta to break that, but OGT, it's a do or die now. I mean, you can't lose it here, but you're going to get to a point where it's almost impossible to win if you don't get the stop almost instantly here. But Corner's going to pick up a nice first kill there. They got 1 more in the back to deal with. Snoop going to pick up 1, but those players coming up spawn towards that roof, they're all going to get gunned down. The rest of this time probably going to go towards the side of Atlanta, but they're going to start trying to push out of the spawn here. Spawn, he gets some nice kills there for the boys. Side of OGT, still trying to break this last bit of time because they don't want to go down as bad as they will be if that time goes all towards the side of Atlanta. And now, I mean, 20 points to the side of Atlanta and this game's over. Yeah, OGT is on the rotation here, but it kind of feels like OGT is lost a lot of their setups here to the side of Atlanta.
Yeah, it just feels like, 1 kill goes down and their entire setup sort of breaks. And as a result, you see Atlanta sort of expose the flaws in the areas that they're leaving open. And credit to them thus far, but you see OGT finally getting that initial pick, getting 2 trades going down, and you see the rest of Zenny and Snoop and Dak rather trying to make a play. Zenny finally able to get that kill, and should recognize that the spawns have flipped not in their favor anymore. It's the Atlanta Dazed taking their time. They recognize they only need 13 points here, so 1 break essentially could seal the deal for them. But just like that, Tiny gets 1, TF3 with another, spawning looking for the 3rd, and last left alive is Snoop. He'll get traded out, and just like that, Atlanta Dazed have breaking on through, spawning, pushing, getting aggressive on a 2-piece. 26 and 18. What a bat from him. They invest the streaks, and that should be it. Atlanta Dazed with a dominant performance will take your map 1 Tuscan.
Yeah, I mean, that's a scary map 1 right there for the side of OGT, right? I mean, it felt like Atlanta Dazed was really in rhythm with each other. They were all playing together really, really well. They were all winning their ones very, very consistently. I mean, it's going to be a tough one
around him, but only time will tell. You see Atlanta starting off on offense, and let's see what they ended up choosing.
Yeah, it looks like they are going to probably opt towards this B side, as we're going to see a couple of guys jumping up top barrel. You see Dak towards those doubles right now at TF3. Can't obviously get a line of sight there, but we can see him through those walls because we do have X-ray. You're going to see corners over towards this B site. Looks like maybe someone would have either spotted him or they like what they saw as far as map pressure towards that A side. That bomb is rotating to the A side of the map right now. But you got Zenny laying down in that A bomb site area. He's waiting for something to happen. And he's also waiting for maybe a call from his teammates to just get on that trigger, but he's got a couple guys pushing him right now from that outer side. One's going to be going up the stairs, one's going towards the outer. I think he just heard something by possibly a teeny going around the outside. He has his teammate with the bomb with him. It's going to be important for Dak to get up here and get some cover. He's going to go around the back. So Zenny all by himself, and he's got a couple players around him.
Yeah, and you see the hit come on through. Zenny able to get one. Will get traded out, but he's done his job. Gets the information that the players are in that inside A side, and you see the rest of the OGT moving on to Dak. This player off bomb, which he will. Massive kill onto Tiny there. You see Royal able to get one back for their troubles onto Snoop. Trying to push that P5 area, but now with 25 seconds left, Atlanta's Dazed has got to make a decision. They don't have much time to go into B, and just like that, Corners picks up Royal, leaving TF3 in a 1v2. With 16 seconds left, he really only has the A bomb site to play on. Dak recognizes that. He's able to pick up Dak, leaving it a 1v1. And with 10 seconds, it looks like TF3 is going to go for the kill as opposed to the gunfight. I don't know if he's going to recognize that Corners here P5. Corners checking the bomb plant, doesn't see anyone. Just like that, OGT will win the first round.
Yeah, I mean, I like what I see out of OGT here. I like the fact that when it was 2v2 there for a moment, they kind of slowed it down a little bit, trying to make sure they just waited for any amount of information they could possibly get. And then obviously, I mean, they end up getting a pick there, and it gets into that 1v2 situation. It gets kind of tricky, but I like the fact that Corners was just, he's played smart. He checked the bomb. He's like, worst case scenario, I've got to retake this site. But he felt confident in the fact that that bomb wasn't getting planted.
Yeah, no, he did a good job playing off the information he had, and I think that round really, relies on Dak and getting that kill onto the player that was the planning. Able to get the information that hey, we got bomb down, and make Atlanta reconsider what they were going to do. But as I say that, they're going to opt towards this B bomb site. Looks like Corner did spot that player Tiny getting into the B bomb site, which will prove to be a bit of a problem here for OGTs to try to take this bomb site. But as I say that, you see Atlanta Dazed, talked about map control, and you can see them pushed all the way up. I think number 2 close to the outside P5. You see number 1 T3 pushing that outer train area, essentially leaving OGT, kind of cornered here in this, their spawn almost. But as I said, that you see OGT sort of indecisive at the moment, not sure what they want to do, trying to look for a pick before they get any map control. But as they do that, the rest of Atlanta Dazed is sort of pushed up into really powerful positions, just like that, spawning with the first blood.
Yeah, Spawny gets a nice kill there. Now we're going to see the guys from OGT. You got 30 seconds to get this bomb down, but look at Dak. He's going to be behind these two players at B site. I don't know if he spotted either of them. He is going to get taken down by Royal. Snoop's going to get taken down by Spawny again, and now Zenny in a 1v3. He sees the other one. He's going to get a nice kill there. Now he's in a 1v2. He's got 13 seconds to deal with. This bomb's going to start going down. He's going to have one player pushing him from doubles, the other one staying in that B bomb site. He's going to get chowed basically immediately from A window. That player's going to be up there in top A bomb site. And Zenny getting shot at in this secret. Gets shot in the back by Tiny there, and that bomb is going to get defused. But, I mean, Zenny putting up his best efforts to get that round anyway.
Yeah, nice flick onto the second player there. But unfortunately, it looks like Tiny spotted and went to that secret area. And TF3 essentially had him trapped, so not much Zenny could do in that scenario. And I think that's a bit of the fault of OGT. You could see them sort of indecisive on what they wanted to do. They didn't really throw their eggs in all one basket, whether they wanted to go A or B. They sort of waited and spawned for a pick, and as a result, you saw the rest of the Atlanta Dazed get really aggressive and essentially corner the side of OGT, and they didn't really leave them much room in that round. So great job by Atlanta there, and it's something that OGT is going to have to adjust if they want to win some of these offensive rounds. But as I say it, we hop onto offense with the Atlanta Dazed side once again, opting for this bomb set. Seems to be the more popular site for either team, but this time no oppression from OGT in the bomb set, which should allow Atlanta Dazed to get this bomb down.
Yeah, we're going to see Tiny on this bomber now. He's going to start planning it for that view of that back barrels area. I'm assuming he's going to break those doors when he goes out. If he hasn't already, his teammate's going to get those taken care of. Pesky doors, don't want those on the map. But the side of OGT going to be all over towards this fire and back docks areas. They're going to slowly start pushing up the map. Corners is going to be really close to this B bomb site. There's 2 guys in here, 1 in each corner. And, I mean, he should know that. I mean, it's his name. I mean, it literally is his name, so he's going to have to get this figured out. As soon as he chows this window, he's going to see Tiny up there. He's going to get some shots off from him, then he's going to have to back off. But that's going to be 3 down for OGT. Only 1 player left. That's going to be Zenny in a 1v4 situation. He picks up the first one. Now he's in this bomb site. He's only 14 seconds to deal with. But, I mean, 1v3 in this situation. He's going to go for the second. He does end up getting it, but those last 2 players, they're playing smart. I mean, they're just going to play back, but he's just going to play his life, it looks like, for the most part, as he's challenging, actually, towards Royal at those barrels, who's going to get him taken down. And once again, I mean, a good effort out of Zenny, but, I mean, it feels like Atlanta Dazed just really had that one put together. They were great at getting their trades, and honestly, the second they got any real pressure on that B bomb site, I thought maybe things could go a little south for him, but they turned that into a +3 like kill advantage immediately.
Yeah, I think their post plant setup was just, immaculate there. You had someone, I think, almost back tower watching over the P5 push, picked someone off, someone back warehouse, making sure if anyone tried to push bomb site, at least be tagged. And then the other two are playing at bomb site, essentially, you know, staggering any push from the side of OGT. So just a great setup by them. But OGT now opting for a more aggressive approach here to A. They're no more indecisiveness, which I like. You see Zenny just bust into the bomb site. Should spot TF3 going back to P3, and he'll get the bomb down, which will leave OGT in a more favorable position this time.
Yeah, we are seeing, like you just said, this bomb is going to get planted in A here. We've got plenty of players over in this site, and the side of Atlanta going to start slowly pushing this. We're going to see Spawny pushing up towards that secret door. He's going to get shot at quite a bit as he pushes back to doubles where he's got the safety of his teammates. Now, all four of those Atlanta players on that side of the map. Corner is going to be that deep pocket just waiting for someone in that back alley. He's just watching that top window just in case someone pops up. But Spawny, he's going to try to make a play around the back, but Corners gets the first kill on TF3 down in that bottom back alley. Dax going to get one on Spawny in that backside. And now it's Tiny and Royal trying to push through this A side right now. Tiny going to push through. He spots one, gets taken down by Corners. Royal gets one on Zenny. That's a 1v3. He's not going to have enough time to defuse the bomb, but he's going to try to go for some kills anyway. He sees Corners, almost gets beat down by Corners as he gets that kill, but Dak knows exactly where he's at here. That bomb is going to blow up, and Dak gets a nice kill, and that's going to tie it up 2-2.
That is the perfect adjustment from OGT there. We saw what issues plagued them in the first round. They fixed in that second one right away. They were aggressive. They took a bomb site for free when they essentially were given it by Atlanta Dazed. Atlanta Dazed, you saw them sort of back off the bomb site. They got the post plant set up they wanted. Corners did a great job on that outer alley area. Making sure no one could get on through, and then players just watching each other's back. Just great teamwork and awareness there by OGT to win that round.
Yeah, I love the fact that they actually got aggressive, got that bomb down, and they just played it perfectly. But we are going to see the side of Atlanta playing towards this B bomb site. And it looks like they've got one player pushing through that like train A area. Actually, he's going to be like towards bottom statue. And Spawning going to get a nice kill on Corners, actually. That's going to be the player pushing that middle. And now he's kind of a little bit trapped between some people. There's a couple people in fire that are going to get him down. So that's a 3v3. But this bomb is down on B. We're all going to get a kill on Dak in fire. And now it's going to be a 3v2 in favor of Atlanta. As we're going to see Snoop pushing up towards this dock side right now. And his teammate Zenny towards that P5 middle. He's going to spot someone top tower as he's in a gunfight right now. That's going to be TF3 versus Zenny. TF3 just playing his time, making sure if he needs team help, he can get it. But for the most part, he's just trying to take a player off the map. And that's exactly what he's doing, is Zenny's going to have to chase that. But Snoop pushing up towards this B bomb site right now. So he's on these outer docks. There's one player in this B bomb site. The others are, it looks like they're hunting a little bit towards barrels, but Royal going to get that kill in that hill. Now Zenny by himself, not going to have enough time to defuse the bomb by any means. He's just going to play his life, it looks like. And another good round on the side of Atlanta.
Yeah, once again, OGT a little bit questionable not sending anyone to be, and Atlanta Days once again taking full advantage of that. And then just a great play by TF3. He from that top tower position, you can essentially watch the entire pinch, especially from P5, which he's able to spot out Zenny. And even though he didn't get the kill, he essentially forced Zenny to have to chase him and try and chase that kill before he could even try and retake the bomb site. And essentially rendered him useless. So just a great play by Atlanta Days, once again with a very strong post plant setup, moving 3-2.
Yeah, and we are going to see the side of OGT pushing this A bomb right now. Zenny in the lead here with that bomb because, he does that. He does it best. He gets that bomb down for the boys. The side of Atlanta going to be a couple players waiting here. Corner's going to get a nice kill on Spawny. TF3 going to get stuck in the window. Does get out with his life, though. It's a 3v4 situation. OGT going to be up in that life count. Looks like this bomb should go down shortly as TF3 kind of down towards that bottom secret and statue areas. He's going to maybe try to make a play here at some point. He's just trying to play around his teammates a little bit, make sure they can push up before he gets any real map advantage here. But Zenny going to start planting that bomb, but TF3 is going to have a good little gift for him right there. That nade's going to be perfect and kill Dak towards back window. That was going to be the AR player. That bomb does end up going down. Now Atlanta going to have a little bit easier time pushing, and his Royal kills Snoop as well. And now they've got a chance to push this in.
Yeah, they get I believe it was Snoop who might have been sniping, or at least trying to play as they spawned, or rather they planted the bomb towards that back turn area. But now the push coming through. Corner is able to tie it up at 2-2. Tiny searching for that trade. Eventually will get it, leaving Zenny last alive. 1v1 situation. Knows this player's out. I don't think he has bad timing. They haven't seen each other, but Tiny will eventually get him, shoot him in the back, and win the round. Unfortunate timing there for Zenny. Didn't see him, I think, cross. But Atlanta Days with the retake and extending their lead by 2 rounds here, 4-2.
Yeah, I mean, that was honestly like that was a good retake. Because I mean, the beginning of the retake, they got some very important picks already being down a player. and it turns into a lot of like very beneficial things. You see Spawny get that big kill on Dak with the nade, and then I mean all the way up until the end there. I mean, it's COD. Sometimes things just come down to timing, right? And that's exactly what happened a little bit there to Zenny as he gets taken down on those stairs. But hey, now the side of Atlanta going to be on this offense. Let's see if OGT can have a big D.
Yeah, Big D is definitely going to be necessary here in this round. And eventually, they're finally putting pressure towards that B bomb site, something they struggled to do the first 2 rounds, and Atlanta took full advantage of. But this time, they will be met with 2 players. It's number 5 corners, and just like that, he gets that pick onto Royal. Finally, an adjustment from OGT, able to pay off dividends. But Spawny, once again, getting aggressive in that mid-map area, able to pick off the player at bomb, which is Snoop. Will get traded out by Dak, but that information will give Atlanta uh, the knowledge that there's not going to be anyone playing in this A bomb site, should have essentially a free plant. Well, the rest of OGT looking to play that retake, but once again, the adjustments from OGT sort of paying off and could provide them the round win if they continue to play this one right.
Yeah, we're going to see Atlanta in this A bomb site right now. They're just checking their corners, making sure corners isn't playing somewhere a little bit sketchy on them. But this bomb should go down momentarily as Tiny's going to plant this one. And he's trying to figure out what's the best side to plant it on. But Dak going to be in that P3 right now. I think he just maybe saw that, he did not actually see that player, but he's got one pushing him close bridge. He does not know that player's there. They're going to be this close right corner to him. There's going to be a player in window office right now over on that A bomb. But Dak has a player right to his right, but he's going to get taken down here real shortly, unless that player's going to take his time. But that's going to be TF3 with a nice pick. He's going to get taken down from behind by Zenny. Now, Tiny, in a 1v2 situation, has to get both of these kills here. He's going to pick up Zenny. Now it's a 1v1. Now, Corners has to win this, but he's got to get that bomb defused. He only has 18 seconds to go here. And Tiny going to make a play. He's going to jump at the window, going to get taken down, and Corners going to win the 1v1 and get this bomb defused.
Yeah, great play by Corners. You saw Tiny try to jump out the window, maybe a second too late. Does kind of get caught there.
Yeah.
Corners takes full advantage. Great play and retake by the side of OGT there. Able to play their trades effectively. They grouped up, made sure that, even if a guy like Dak went down, he was able to get his trade effectively. And that was a key round there for OGT to win. They didn't want to go to down 5-2 in this S&D. So now it's a matter of what can they do on offense.
Yeah, they're going to have a massive offense here, tied up 4-4 if they can. But I mean, hey, Atlanta, they've been playing good all series long so far. Obviously, we're only on the second map, but they've been doing a good job playing together. Let's see what they can get done here. The side of OGT, it looks like they're going to take this bomb towards this B site. Let's see if they maybe get a little bit aggressive on it. There's going to be 2 players there to answer for this, though. Zenny doesn't get spotted on the cross. He does end up getting stunned, so they're going to know he's here for sure. I don't think that was a team stun, but Corners with a nice pick on Royal. There's going to be one more player in this B bomb site. Zenny's going to push that. He gets some nice shots off there, but Tiny going to win that. It's a 3v3 right now. Snoop going to get a nice kill there on TF3. But immediately Spawn is going to answer back with a kill on Corners. Now Dak pushing up towards that mid tank to kill Spawny. And now the last player alive is going to be Tiny. And he's down by these docks. He's going to get Dak down. That's a 1v1 situation between Snoop and Tiny.
Yeah, Snoop and Tiny. Snoop does have the information on where Tiny is. Tiny, unfortunately, won't know where Snoop's going to be coming from. See Snoop taking his time, trying to work around bomb site, trying to see if he can spot Tiny. Surely you should know that he is in the bomb site now, which should leave this situation pretty precarious. Both have subs. I don't know if Tiny spotted him outer. I think he may have heard him. Goes for the challenge, takes it, and will win it. Tiny with the 1v2 will help secure that round and push Atlanta Dazed up 5-3.
Yeah, that's a big round right there. I mean, if you're the side of Atlanta, that's big. I mean, winning that after you go into a slight disadvantage there at the beginning, I mean, that's all in the back of your boy Tiny right there, man. Gets it done. Hey, gotta let the boy eat sometimes, man. It's 9-4 on this map right now. The only one really close to him for the most part. I guess Royals got 7-5, and then you got Corners on the other side. I mean, 8-6, and Zenny 7-7. So we got quite a few people getting some kills here. We are going to see the side of Atlanta right away off spawn here on this offense, pushing this B site, but they've got 2 players going to be really close. One's going to be Zenny towards that P2 front. The other one's going to be Corners all the way out towards back docks. I mean, like outer docks right now. There's going to be 2 people on this bomb. At some point, he's going to have to check it. When that bomb goes down, I'm sure he's going to peek it right away. He probably saw that first player. He's going to back off, which is definitely the smart move. And he's going to get pushed by Spawny, but Spawny immediately jumps back in. He doesn't want none of that business. That's a 4v4 retake. And OGT going to try to push this in nice and slow. Dak's going to win a nice 1v1 in that mid P2 area. And now Zenny pushing up towards docks. He's going to get spotted out by Tiny. Almost wins that gunfight, though. But Spawny also tried to get a little bit of that action. As they're swarming with OGT players around this B bomb site, but these are going to be players falling left and right. But, I mean, that's a great nade out of Dak there. Snoop gets a nice trade. There's only 1 player left for Atlanta. That's Tiny. He's in a 1v2 once again. He wins the first kill, and now that player Snoop is going to get on the bomb. So Tiny's going to have to get this kill. He's missing his jumps right there. He's going to end up winning that one. That's 2 1v2s in a row to secure the map.
Yeah, Tiny 5 street to end the map. What a play by him. You know, playing his life well. You know, gets out a bomb set at the perfect time to essentially flank. I believe that was Dak almost by B bomb, and then playing time, recognizing that Snoop really.
Yeah, I'm definitely curious to see if the guys on OGT maybe try to get a B push here off the bat, maybe spice it up a little bit. Looks like they are going to opt for the classic go towards A, get a little bit of that mid-map controls. They sent 2 to fire and 2 towards that outer tree area. Dak trying to get a little bit of an angle here to help Snoop move up the map, but corner's going to get taken down in the middle of the map. But Dak and the boys going to make sure they trade that one out towards the middle. And there's going to be Royal pushed up towards that far outer statue. Almost gets taken down by Dak, but does end up getting that kill. But Zenny now in a position to maybe get a little bit of havoc created towards this back spawn, as we're going to see TF3 and Royal trying to push out that hill. But Dak going to get TF3 taken down top fire. And now we've already got chaos on the map, but the side of OGT having a great start.
Having a great start there, but you see Atlanta Dazed able to stop the second tick coming on through, but as you see it's Snoop once again back on the point. You see Atlanta Dazed have a lot of mid-map control. You see A-Time going for that pitch like we talked about, able to get one of the corners and places left effectively. Zenny going for the trade. We'll get some bullets in the time, but we'll get traded up by Spawny watching over him. So great plays by Atlanta Dazed. You see the point being contested, TF3 being patient, waiting for some reinforcements from his teammates to come up to them, being Royal, able to go under the tree, goes for the child, jumps out, Snoop takes him a little bit too aggressive there instead of Atlanta. This should provide the opportunity for OGT to get that 8 point.
Yeah, but we're also seeing Atlanta trying to get that fire control, but corner's going to take him down. This A site's almost taken, but Royal kind of on a slight flank here through you. His teammate's going to clutch up those kills out the front, but Royal pushes through, picks up a big kill, and now Atlanta has a lot of map control now. And now the side of OGT going to have to push out of their spawn, and they have to get this A tick. But Snoop going to get a nice kill on this A site. They don't know it yet, but Royal's going to be sitting in this close corner. He's going to start pushing up right now. He's going to pick up the first player, but Zenny on the tree. He's going to read that one. He's going to get that player taken down. Now, Snoop, he's going to have to deal with one player pushing him through you. That's going to be Spawny, who's going to take him down. Now, the side of Atlanta, once again, pushing that out. But corner's going to be over towards that top church B site right now. Is the side of ATL trying to make sure they read everything out here. They're going to take corners down. And now, this could be OGT's chance to get on this A site. They get the kills towards the middle of the map. They force Atlanta towards that B side of the map.
Forced to the B side of the map, but Spawny once again playing spoiler, able to keep these OGT players off that 8 point. But as I say, the corner's getting some help from the side of Dak, but as I said, Royal able to take him down. Corner's getting a little bit more aggressive, trying to make something happen. With 25 seconds left, the life advantage is not in their favor. If they want to get this third tick on the A, they're going to have to make a team push here to conserve the play. As I said, Dak looking at that pick on the Spawny. Spawny's doing a great job playing his life. We'll move up onto the point. But as I say, that Snoop getting on the B point, trying to make something happen, distract the players of Atlanta, maybe give that opening onto A. See Snoop get off point, gets 3, and that's all 4 down. The kill feed for Atlanta Dazed is the opening OGT's been looking for.
Yeah, and this actually should probably also be 1 tick on B, which is going to be massive, which could mean 4 ticks on the map for them, because that A site is going to get fully captured. That first B tick is down. Dak gets another kill on Spawny as well. And look at that life count. It's 5 to 7. There's a potential here for OGT to get something going, as long as they don't throw any lives away. Zenny pushing this top green. There's going to be a player right to his close corner in comms. He doesn't know he's there. Neither of them know each other is there, but TF3 kind of pushing up a little bit. He could get spotted here. But, Zenny's going to push through towards that plat, and TF3 is going to push all the way to the back. To top church here. He's going to get taken down, and now Atlanta Dazed is going to have to be a little bit sketchy. Those 3 guys pushing towards that back church side of the map, but Royal going to pick up one. Tiny, he's going to see Zenny cross right away, but Royal, he's also sitting in a corner, but Dak gets a nice kill here as well. And now, I mean, OGT has a little bit of that mid-map control here. They've got a chance to push us in, but ATL doing a really good job just bunkering up.
Yeah, they're bunkering up. They don't want to get too aggressive and throw the lives away. As only 3 lives left for OGT, they won't have any more respawns left for them. You see them finally, Atlanta trying to get aggressive onto this point. Corner's trying to play his life on that B side, but Atlanta Dazed will take him down. And despite winning that round, OGT or Atlanta, I don't think they'll be too happy with that. They gave up a tick on a B. They had majority of the map control that entire round, but a bit of a slip up towards the end there gave OGT some life. And if I'm OGT, I'm fantastic. Able to get the 3 ticks on the A and get a tick on a B. You're up 4 ticks. What a great start from them.
I mean, shout out Snoop for making a play on B, though. Immediately spawns up, goes to that B site, wins the 1v1 over there. His teammates win the 3v3 over towards A site, and they just get that A capped. I mean, that's just beautiful out of that squad. We're seeing the side of Atlanta, though. Looks like they're 3 hitting towards this top flat right away. Snoop's going to be there to answer. He's going to pick up one. He's still alive, but he's going to get traded out. But the side of OGT going to have to respond as Dak kills the one player over towards A. He's going to stay over there. Corners gets another one towards this back B site, but Royal pushing all the way to the back. He's going to have to deal with Snoop, though, who's way, way deep back. But Royal, no one knows he's here. Snoop almost wins that 1v1 right there, but Zenny going to come in and help his boy out, get that kill. Nice trades out of those guys. Atlanta starting to get some kills on the map as they're trying to push up to this B side still. But OGT has a lot of mid-map control. They've got to get these players out of their close spawn.
You see Dak, sitting all the way in their spawn, trying to influence those spawns towards tiles, towards B, funnel them into his teammates, essentially. And, with 30 seconds left, or 37 seconds left, rather, Atlanta Dazed doesn't have a tick on either point. This puts them in a pretty precarious situation where they're essentially forced to go B. They do get 2 picks, which will give them that opening that they need. You see Royal trying to pick off this player into radio, which he eventually is able to do so. And this should give them tick on B. This is a great opportunity for Atlanta Dazed to spawning, getting aggressive into the back spawn. Will get one, but gets traded out shortly after. And just like that, 1 tick, almost 2 ticks now to the B point. Atlanta Dazed is making something happen.
Yeah, and that third tick's about to come through if they don't get this kill quick. And that player's going to be in the corner. Dak's going to take him down. But look who's on A site right now. That's going to be Bonnie, and his teammates are going to be close. But Zenny's already on that. He gets the first kill. He's going to have to try to get a few more here, but he's going to get some team help as well. As you see his teammates pushing through fire in the middle of the map. Now Atlanta Dazed is going to be in a very precarious situation. They've got people pushing from behind them and the front. But they're going to keep going as Snoop gets a nice kill there towards mid-L. Dak going to be trying to reposition for those back spawns as Snoop picks up another big kill. But we're going to see Spawny get on this hill. He's got to deal with Zenny up here, though, who's an absolute menace to deal with. Actually, that was Corners, my bad, but Corners does get taken down. But Dak still trying to help from this top fire area. And now Atlanta going to have 2 people on that 8 point right now, and that first tick is going to go. And that's going to be 3 ticks total for them on this round. But Corner's going to get the first kill over there. Dak going to get one on L. He's going to push up and get the other player shot in the back. Oh, he actually gets taken down by Tiny, which is actually could potentially become a massive win for his teammates to be able to come off spawn.
Yeah, come off spawn, but you see Spawny doing a good job to help his teammates. Zenny is to get one back in their favor with 16 seconds left. OGT desperately trying to keep them at this point, prevent them from capping A points, essentially taking that tick lead as we look towards that round 5 if it does end up going there. But TF3 with 1, TF3 with 2, getting 2 big kills there to essentially halt the push from OGT to stop them. And just like that, the A point will go in their favor. Atlanta Dazed has done their job, and with only down 4 lives here, they have an opportunity to get this 1 tick at B. They could win this round.
Yeah, I mean, this is starting to get sketchy for OGT as you're going to see these players pushing through P5. Snoop's going to pick up 1, but Corners is going to get traded out. They've got 1 player coming up on the flank. That's going to be Dak going on the stairs right now. These guys don't know he's there, but Snoop sees 1 cross, doesn't get that. Does the other 2 try to cross as well. Dak's going to pick up 1. He's going to have 2 players towards that plat to deal with. And he does, okay, his teammate Corner's going to pick up 1 as well. Now Royal, Top Church, kind of also being a pain. They have that 1 player that's on that back alley B right now. He's going to get spotted by Snoop and get taken down. And Zenny picks up the player Top Church. And now only 2 players left. Make that 1 left for the side of Atlanta. And OGT should close this round out here.
Yeah, they should close this round out. And, if you're Atlanta Dazed, once again, a great round by them. Sort of similar to OGT. They didn't have a lot of progress going for them for majority of the beginning of the round. They saw them all grouped up towards B, but they hadn't essentially gotten to the point yet. They were, being patient, taking their time, making sure they cleared all the corners, and essentially, paved a way to get onto the B site without us getting, naded to hell off spawn. And because of that, very patient approach, they were able to get 2 ticks to B and essentially have a 1 life or 1 tick advantage rather as they go into this defense. So just great plays by them all around.
Yeah, now, I mean, the side of OGT here going to be on this offense. We're going to see them go towards the safe site once again. This time not sending 1 towards fire, but they're going to send 2 towards L and 2 towards that outer right away. TF3 going to be over there to respond on statue. Spawny going to get a kill towards the middle of the map in that mid-L. Dak going to try to cover that angle. But now Zenny getting pushed on this P1 hill over on A side here. He's got a couple players around. He's just taking some pre-fire shots. He's got 1 on U and 1 directly behind him. He almost wins that gunfight U, but Royal picks up 2 big kills. And now he's going to be taking this time off of A. But OGT, they've got Snoop on the flank here. He's going to pick up 1 massive kill. He's going to get on this time. He's going to get that kill towards the middle of the map as well. And Snoop making big plays left and right. He's on that 4 streak. He's got a couple players pushing towards that field. And his teammates are going to get on this A site. And this should start going quick.
It should start going quick. You see TF3 able to get that player out of top fire. The reinforcements corner's trying to get him out as well, but Spawny with a nice pick. You see Tini almost trying to go on that pinch, but just like that 3 going in the kill feed for Atlanta Dazed. TF3 last left alive on the pinch. He will get that information come out as he prematurely fires his weapon. But just like that, OGT already looking towards that B point. Corners was top plat, but will get taken down there by Royal. Zenny and Church waiting for the rest of his teammates to group on through before they make that push. Dak with a nice kill on the P5. Zenny gets one to spawning, and just like that, 2 kills go down. Atlanta Dazed will continue to spawn towards that back tank area, and they're going to recognize that OGT is going to try and push that. So they're going to hold for the time being. But just like that, Zenny gets aggressive with a big kill on the spawning. TF3, you know, trying to play his life, getting his power position here on this heady, will take down corners and gets away with his life. So great play by him. Zenny, though, continuing to be a nuisance in this back tank spawn. But as I said, the rest of his teammates are spawning way out. And they got a long way to go if they want to get this B point.
Yeah, definitely a lot going on there for a little bit, but Zenny was just challenging everything. He did not care for a little bit there, and he was being an absolute menace in that spawn. But they do actually end up getting him taken down. Some good trades there out of the side of Atlanta. But now they're going to be trying to push up, or the OGT going to be trying to push up as Royal's going to get a nice kill there on Zenny. OGT has a few people still pushed all the way up here. They've got 2 going towards that alley right now, Church Alley, to try to get to the back, and one's going to be top green to like comms area now, trying to just get any info they can. I don't think they really know where anyone's at right now, but they're trying to make sure they play together, make sure they get as many here. Teeny going to be top plat, getting absolutely lit up by corners right now, but Zenny's going to push that out, gets taken down by TF3, who's going to be standing on that back truck. So Dak pushes up, he sees that player back there, gets him taken down. He's going to go for the player on plat, but that's going to be Teeny, wins another big one. Snoop pushes up, gets a nice kill there. We're going to have a couple players here on this point, but Snoop wins a massive kill on Royal there, but immediately gets taken down, and now TF3 trying to push out Zenny here on this hill as his teammates are rushing across the map, but they're very far away.
Yeah, very far away. TF3 eventually getting some help. Dak desperately trying to get on the point, but you know, it is 14-14. Life advantage is now officially in their favor with 35 seconds left. OGT can try and make something happen here with 36 on B. We're gonna have to make a conservative push, but as I say that, 3 go down in the kill feed for them. You see Atlanta Dazed finally, they haven't really taken any map control here on defense with the B point live, but they've been playing tight and working as a team, and essentially any picks OGT's had, they've been traded effectively, just like that. You see Royal getting that pick there. So just great team play for the side of Atlanta Dazed. With 12 seconds left, OGT is going to have to try and make something happen here through this ramp area. You see Snoop trying to go through radio, but we'll meet the reinforcements from Atlanta. 2 of them spawn, TF3 cleaning it out. Zenny gets one for his troubles, but also will get picked off. And just like that, Atlanta Dazed will move within 1 round of winning this series 3-0.
Yeah, I mean, that's going to be a big round for the side of Atlanta. Yeah, you give up all of A, but you don't lose any ticks on the B site there. So, I mean, right now, as it's sitting, OGT is going to have 7 ticks, and the side of Atlanta has 5. So if they get 2, it's going to be even for ticks, and it's going to go to that kill advantage. But if they get a full 3 on this A site, they just secure defense. And the way defense has been going in this game so far, you got to think, I mean, as it always is in control. Like, you want defense, but I mean, especially right now, it's not like we're seeing any miraculous offensive wins. But we're going to see them push towards this A site right away. Side of OGT going to have Dak and Zenny over there. Royal going to see Zenny push up. Doesn't quite get the kill right away, but does end up getting it. And that's going to be some help from TF3 towards that back side of the hill. But Dak gets one right there as well. Now the side of OGT trying to retake this site. They don't want to lose it this fast. Already 1 tick down. Make that the 2nd tick about to get secured here, as it just does. But the Corners and Snoop trying to push this in. Is all of OGT trying to push up right now. Corners going to get a big kill there. We're going to see a couple players from ATL in the back here, just waiting for something to happen. We see 1 player all the way on that far flank, and that's going to be Snoop. Picks up 1, picks up 2, picks up 3. He's got 1 more player back there to deal with, but he's just going to bail because why not? And that's Snoop doing what he does best and just making massive plays. Yeah,
this could be big. If Snoop's able to secure any streaks, this could give them an opening, whether they get offense or defense for that round 5. But you see Zenny able to get 1, Tiny rather looking towards that B site, but will get picked off by Dak. And now you see Atlanta kind of, halted. They don't know what to do. They're just waiting for the reinforcements. You see 6 spawning, going to try and make a play, and Church will get taken down, while the rest of his teammates look towards that A point. You see TF3 now collecting that time, looking towards that 3rd tick, and you see 7 on the Royal trying to make a push, but Zenny's gone through L, trying to take this pinch. I don't think Atlanta knows he's there. Gets 1, will he get the 2nd? Yes, he will. Shutting down this push, and this is giving OGT some life.
Yeah, I mean, that's 2 massive flanks in a row to the sub, Snoop and Zenny there. And now they're spawning, going to push up Dak, and Snoop going to get a nice kill there. 1 more player on this B site. That's going to be TF3. He should get taken down here shortly, and he is going to go down. And now all of OGT trying to get these players down towards this B side of the map, but Dak being smart here, pushing right to this A side of the map. He knows they're going to push for this. He's going to get into a gunfight with Spawny. He's going to win that one. He's going to get some help from Zenny in the middle of the map. But Teeny going to get taken down. TF3 goes down as well, but Royal going to win a nice one against Dak. But Spawny going to go down from Snoop. Now, they've only secured 2 ticks, and the life advantage should be in favor of OGT. So if they don't get another tick here, that defense will go to the side of OGT.
Yeah, this is a really scary position for Atlanta. They only needed 3 takes like you mentioned, but they haven't yet to secure it. Now, with OGT going all out on the speed point, this might provide the opportunity for them to finally get that tick on the A. But as I say, it'll be Snoop trying to cause some ruckus. Will get picked up by Royal Corners, trying to come and be in the reinforcements. Will he get on the point in time? Yes, he will. Dak with the support. Corner is helping him out. 8 seconds left. This is the opportunity OGT needed. You see him get the kill on the spawning. Left alive is going to be TF3. Will get picked off with 7 seconds left. Atlanta's going to try and make a push here. The life manage now their favorite suit. Royal desperately trying to get into the point. Number 8 trying to make a play too. He won't get there in time, and just like that, OGT miraculously stops him and get 3 ticks and should secure that round 5 defense.
I think they've got it like 100% because that's going to come down to kills right now because their tick should be perfectly even at 7-7. But I mean, oh my gosh. I mean, that's on the back of people like Snoop and Zenny making absolute crazy plays. Corners made a big play at the end there as well, getting on that A side, getting those 2 kills, and Dak helping him out there. I mean, OGT just clutches up, gets his defense, but now they got to deal with Atlanta full pushing that A side.
Yeah, Atlanta, they're going to be a little bit, I'd be upset with how that round ended. They only needed 3 ticks, but this is an opportunity to fix what mistakes they made in that last round. You see them, restacking this A site, essentially trying to get that up to 3 before OGT can make it, and he can sort of break onto the point. But you see Snoop trying to go for this pinch to L. Tiny picks up 2 in front. Spawny picks up the pincher, and just like that, what they failed to do in the first round, they did right off the bat, able to get that A point, get those 3 ticks, and now they have 2 minutes to work towards B.
I mean, but a big thing here is you take that so fast, right? But now you're in a situation where the time, like, yeah, it's technically on your side, but now you only have 1 side to take, right? So the map becomes very one-dimensional for OGT. They know no matter what, when they spawn up, they've got to defend B. They don't have to worry about A anymore. And already they're starting to slice and dice the side of Atlanta as you see a guy like Corners and Dak starting to pop off. Corners getting a call out there in that mid-church. I mean, right now Atlanta's going to be in a situation where they have to get these 3 ticks to win this map. But the side of OGT not going to let that happen for free, as already they're frying them.
Yeah, already they're frying them, and they're taking a bit of a different approach. You saw Atlanta Dazed on their defenses. They played really passive. They played tight as a team and played their trades effectively. And we see OGT now finally using that approach as they aren't really sure where the push is coming from Atlanta. You see all of Atlanta grouped up outside P5 trying to make this push through with nades and support. You see Royal able to get 1, but Dak with 1. Can he get the second? No, runs out of bullets, but Snoop there with the support, able to pick him off. Will he get Royal? Yes, he will. 2-piece, and that should shut down the push from Atlanta Dazed. You see TF3 left alive right here in this church. He did spot Zenny. Gets bad timing, and Zenny picks him off. And just like that, Atlanta, their push is being staggered.
Yeah, I mean, right now, OGT is just doing everything they can to just not allow ATL to push up the map for free. Because, like, even right there, that play out of Dak, that delays ATL by just a couple seconds, which is enough for OGT to let Dak get spawned back up after he loses that gunfight there. He's already back in this fight. You see Atlanta trying to push that back site, and 2 people pushing through comms right now. The 2 pushing towards back church, and one's going. Looks like they want to maybe push alley. But Snoop right here is going to be top plat. He's going to go for that first one. Royal's going to get a big kill there on Snoop. Dak immediately is going to fill that gap. He's going to depend on his teammates to win those gunfights over by church. Corner's going to win the first one. Dak's got a big gunfight towards top plat, and Royal is winning some massive gunfights up here, but he's going to win another one on Snoop. That's 3 in a row. 3 massive kills. That's going to allow his teammates to push up the map. As you see TF3 get another big kill. Teeny going to get a kill as well. And now they're on this point. They've got it stacked. We're the gyms. And now, I mean, this is do or die for the side of OGT. They got to get him off it.
They gotta get him off, and Snoop's gonna try to make the play. Gets the 1 onto Spawny. Snoop getting 2. Zenny with the nade. Can he get the 3rd? No, he won't, but Dak gets it, and what looked to be a bit of a crisis there for OGT has been averted. Only 20 seconds left. Atlanta is gonna have to sprint here and try and get onto the speed point, but Zenny with the reinforcements gets 1. Can he get the 2nd? No. Spawny will trade him out, but with only 7 seconds left and the reinforcements coming on through from OGT, they should be it. Teeny last left alive on the point with 4 seconds, though, will get taken down, and OGT with a miraculous play able to win this map 3 and to keep their hopes alive.
I mean, the side of OGT, this is what I'm talking about, Zahid. Like, this is a team you can never count out, right? It doesn't matter, like, what the odds are in that control, in the series or whatnot, right? They're trying to bring this one to a game 5. That's going to bring the series to 2-1.
The hills aren't as far spread apart, but only time will tell. But as I say that, we're going to jump on one side with Atlanta and see what they got, in store for them. That's definitely a map where they feel that they should have had their favor, so I'm going to expect them to come out fine.
Yeah, and immediately they answer that with 3 kills. Looks like they're going to get that 4th as well. Now OGT 4 down, but hey, is that going to turn into 20 seconds or is it going to turn into 5? We really don't know yet. As the side of OGT coming up spawns, they spawn on the grandma side of the map. They're going to respond with The Spawny, I mean, and Royal picking up 2 big kills right there. TF3,
Oh
that's going to be
my
4 down again. And already Atlanta getting themselves a nice 10, probably going to get to a 20-point lead before OGT can really respond. As they're starting to get spawn killed at this point. Spawny and TF3 not letting these men move up the map, but Snoop going to get the first kill for his team there is now, I mean, it's chaos for OGT, but you're going to get close to getting ready for that P2.
That goes getting ready for the P2, and Snoop Corner's finally able to get a kill. It looked like, you know, Atlanta Dazed almost had 2 perfect waves there. Not a single one of them went down, essentially getting a lot of time here on P1. But as I say, that Corners makes the heads-up play, playing towards his back to area, has flipped spawns in the side of OGT. And so despite what has been pretty disappointing breakoff from them, they only go down 20 points and do have this rotation here for P2.
Yeah, this is going to be one of those hills that you can actually probably lock down for a squad like OGT, but they got to do a teeny around the back right now. He's going to get some shots on Zenny. Doesn't quite secure that kill. Corners in that hill. He's going to probably turn around and try to deal with that. Snoop came off a spawn. Zenny's going to lose a gunfight towards that barn side, but Snoop's going to go after that one. That player's going to get taken down by Dak anyway. OGT right now absolutely frying. After having a bad start, you got a guy like Corners on a 5 streak, which could be massive if you get something like a glide bomb on this map. As I say that, he dies. You're welcome for the caster curse, but Snoop and Zenny still popping off for the boys.
Still popping off. Teeny trying to make something happen. He's going to test the rest of the scrap time, but that's it. Zenny rather coming from the back, able to pick him off. Zenny with 2 nice kills. Going to continue to be aggressive here as they try and flip those spawns as they rotate towards this new hill. Looks like he's gotten on through. I don't think Atlanta Dazed has spotted him out. Zenny with some nice patience, waiting to get in front of this player before he kills him. Will get TF3 and has those spawns into their favor. So once again, OGT being more proactive on these rotations, and it's paying off.
Oh, and Zenny's going to get behind that player up top. Dak picks up a couple kills. I mean, already OGT starting to get themselves a little bit of a lead. Yeah, you lose, what, 20-some points on that P1, but I mean, for the most part, Atlanta hasn't got a single point since, which is absolutely insane, especially for a map like this, as you see Dak popping off right now. Zenny on that 6 streak. If he gets one more, he's going to get those streaks. He's definitely going to play for those right now, but Corners going to get a kill, get straight out. Zenny secures that 7th kill, gets those streaks, does get taken down as well, but Royal going to push into this hill, takes down Snoop, and now we got some chaos. Dak is still on a 5 streak, does get taken down when he gets to the 6. TF3 with 2 big kills there, and he tries to push in this hill. He's just trying to get it contested or something for his boys, but we're going to get ready for this P4 rotation, and I mean, OGT looking absolutely beautiful right now.
Absolutely beautiful. Zenny with another 2. Will not get the 3rd. Finally shut down. But they have put the spawns in their favor. Already set up to P4. They are rotating first. Something that we didn't see OG2 do in that P1 or map 1 rather. They're doing effectively here in map 3. And I think one thing you noted that was extremely I didn't even recognize was that despite that hot start, they didn't get any time on that P2 and very minimal time on that P3. So OGT playing some perfect COD. But as I say, that almost caster curse. Atlanta Dazed. Oh my god, Royal on a 4 streak. Nice shots there. Absolute beams onto the side of Corners. Looking to do the same onto Snoop. Will not get it, but Zenny once again treating that MP40 like it's an AR. Shooting from long range. And Atlanta Dazed getting the majority of the time as a result.
Yeah, I mean, already basically a flip of what we just saw at the side of OGT and what we were explaining them doing. But now they're getting some help here. Finally, a little bit of team shots coming in, but they're getting these kills now. Getting some good trades here. Zenny popping off for the boys on that 3 streak. Nice 2-piece there at the end, but Teeny going to be playing that mid-zig right now. They're getting ready for that P5 rotation, but the side of OGT not giving that up for freeze. They pick up 2 of the kills right away. TF3's got to push up, gets taken down. And now the side of OGT on this rotation, but ATL's already back there. They've got these spawns.
Yeah, they got these spawns, and now it's a matter of can they try and flip him, or the OGT side rather. You see them pushing on towards this back Lamar area. You see spot that player behind the fences. No, he won't, but we'll get some help from Zenny, able to get away with his life. But as I say, that TF3 will come back to spot him. Dak will get his trade though, and just like that, OGT once again flipping spawns in their favor. They've done it over and over throughout this first rotation at hard points, leaving Atlanta Dazed on the back foot. You see them spawning all the way towards that 10 area. Dak looking over his teammates in hill. Royal trying to make this pinch through the tunnel area, but we'll get picked off once again by Dak, and just an immaculate setup from OGT. You see Atlanta Dazed, scrambling one by one, not essentially getting much of an effective push, but as I said, finally getting 2 players in the point. We'll trade out effectively, but it should be back in OGT's favor shortly after. Nice play by Snoop there, look at the second, but with help from Corners, OGT just working like a incredible machine right now, and opening up a bit of a lead for themselves.
Yeah, I mean, this is actually massive out of this squad. I mean, you have a bad start to the series, but the last 2 maps have definitely been a bounce back so far. But now we're going to see Atlanta picking up some big kills on the map here. They're going to have that side of the map control they want for that P1, P2 area. But OGT going to start pushing this in. They're going to get in some gunfights real shortly here. Zenny going to pick up the first one on the hill. Snoop going to get taken down by TF3. But Zenny gets behind a couple. Gets them both weak. Doesn't quite get anyone. Almost takes out his teammate because why not? But Corner is going to get that first kill. And now they're still pushing up the map. But TF3 with a nice 2-piece right there. He's on that 3 streak. Holding down that mid-zig for the boys. As we're going to see Snoop hopping that hill. And, I mean, it looks like Ogai Texas. I mean, they're one short of that 140. But Zenny, I mean, this guy is just an absolute monster on this map, Zahid. Like, what the heck is on? What did he take going into this map?
I don't know what he took, but he decided to take this map into his hands the way he's been playing. 22 and 16, absolutely popping off for his side. And once again, you know, even though Dak and Corners may not have the most flashy stat lines, I think they've done a great job of at least flipping the spawns in their favor. They've been doing a good job at least anchoring towards that P2 side and even P3 at times. You see number 6 Spawny being a little cruddy here, trying to secure the spawns for him, but Zenny sniffs him out as he often does. Able to get that pick onto him. That's 2 down for the side of Atlanta, make that 3, leaving last left alive on the point, Tiny, but he will take it taken down. Royal able to trade out and look at those favorable water spawns, so give them an opportunity to get closer to this hill, push right back in. You see Smiley on this top roof here looking for some opening, but Snoop getting aggressive. Another 3-piece from Snoop because of course why not. TF3 though with 3 of his own, can he get the 4th? Gonna challenge for it, looks for it, and just like that, TF3 with a 4-piece breaks right back on through, and just like that, Atlanta Dazed secured that P2 time.
I wasn't aware we had the one-man army over here out of TF3s. He's still cracked out, just pre-firing everything, but Zenny and Dak gonna re-break this hill. Teeny's still on there, gonna get taken down. Zenny with a nice 2-piece. That man's 27 and 19. Make that 20 as he gets taken down by Royal. And now we're gonna be rotating for this next P3, the second P3. And there are gonna be a couple players from OGT over there, but most of Atlanta is gonna be there. But Snoop wins a nice 1v1 up top. He's gonna go for the second, but Royal's gonna take him down. And now OGT all the way pushing from that P2. They get some quality time over there at the end of the day. But Atlanta, they've got themselves all hunkered up in this hill. They've got that back spawn, but OGT slowly pushing this in. They got 1 back tank and a couple pushing the front. They're going to pick up the first 2, but Spawn is going to get 1. That's 3 down from the side of Atlanta. And, I mean, OGT, it looks like they're probably going to get aggressive on the spawn trap.
Aggressive on the spawn trap. You see Atlanta Dazed in a bit of an unfavorable position. You know, while they have those spawns closer, they're getting trapped like you mentioned. You see all the players playing together around the hill, and you see trades going down on 4th in the favor of OGT, and the spawns have flipped in those favor as well. TF3 desperately trying to look for a player to kill, but unable to do so. Snoop taking him down there. Teeny trying to pick up this player on A plat, but once again, OGT just holding strong. Their holds have been so effective here on this Bocage. You see them open up with only 50 points necessary for them to win this map and push it to 5. You see Atlanta Dazed desperately trying to go for this this hit while also securing those spawns, but Dak once again, like he's done pretty much this entire map, playing his life, and just like that, the spawns flip in their favor, and OGT looks to secure this map 4 with only 30 points left.
Yeah, this is just Zenny's map now. He's on a 5 again. He's about to overlap his streaks again, because why not? But he's going to get taken down. My bad, shouldn't have mentioned it. But we're going to see Dak on that 6 streak. He's going to pick up that 7. So they've got 2 people with glide bombs on the side of OGT, which for the side of Atlanta, only 20 more points for the side of OGT to win this. And they're still making plays on the map. Atlanta may have this control right now for this hill, but that's going to change as soon as Zenny starts pushing in. Snoop does get taken down. TF3 going to pick up his teammate as well on that. So that's going to be a nice 2-piece, even though 1 was his teammate. But Corner's going to push in. He's going to take that shot with the AR. And, I mean, at this point, Zahid, I mean, even scrap time has got to be scary for ATL. I mean, you've got to just go at this point.
Yeah, it's a really precarious position you put yourselves in, because you can't really afford to get the scrap time, but you also got to rotate to new, especially on a map or hardpoint like P5. We saw OGT get a huge chunk of time on the first rotation of P5, but this time Atlanta Dazed, you know, able to do what we just talked about, getting the scrap time while also working towards these new spawns. But OGT, Dak trying to play his life on through. They have broken on the hill momentarily. Dak trying to go for his back spawns. TF3 with some help, able to take them down. Zenny will invest a glide bomb. A bit of an interesting situation there while the rest of the team wasn't close to hill. You see that they, you know, OGT understands they're very close. They're desperate to get on this point, but this is where you got to be patient, wait for each other, and get that break on through. But as I said, they're getting picked apart. Corner's trying to break through the front. Royal to take him down. Atlanta Dazed doing a good job holding this one.
Yeah, I mean, Atlanta, they're still holding strong right now, but this Dak and the boys are going to start pushing through. His Dak wins a nasty 1v1 with the pistol right there. And now they've got Zenny on this time, which has got to be one of the scariest people to be on it, but Teeny going to take him down. Now Corner's going to hop on. They need 4 more seconds to win this map. Take that 2. 1 player's going to drop down. That's going to be Royal with the last second save right there. But Dak going to do what he does best, get that kill, and they're going to win it 250 to, what was it, 145?
Yeah, got
155. I was off by 10. That's my bad. But that's gonna tie it up 2-2.
Got it tied up 2-2, and wow, what a map out of Zenny. I mean, just absolutely frying on Bocage. I mean, we talked about the subs. We talked about Snoop. We talked. Yeah, the Atlanta will be on defense to start this off. OGT on offense, which I believe means that OGT did pick this map. I'm not too sure how that works, but you see already OGT going aggressive towards this B side. You see Dak looking at top fire. The rest of Atlanta Dazed looking aggressive towards the mid-map area, rather. TF3 a bit late towards this plat area. We'll get picked off, and just like that, OGT breaks on through, and we'll get this post plant on the B.
And they get the second kill as well. Already up 4v2 in the life count, but Teeny gonna get taken down by corners. He did have that sniper though. Now Spawny in a 1v4 situation. He picks up that first kill, and he's already getting pushed by a couple guys here. Actually, they're gonna slow it down. You know, they're like, hey, no reason to throw our lives away here, but they know exactly where he's at. Dak's gonna chow that, get that 1v1 right there, quick on the map. And that's an immediate, quick, fast-paced round out of the side of OGT. It feels like they brought the bocage to Tuscan.
It definitely feels like that. I mean, they had no hesitation, like we saw in Berlin. They just flew on through. TF3 a little bit late there to that plat area. Will get horrible timing. I can't remember. I believe it was Zenny ends up picking him off plat, or not Zenny rather. It looked like it would have been Snoop that picked him off plat there. But you know, gets that opening, gets the bomb plant down. They take over control of that radio and plat area, and then the rest is history. So just great opening round by them. But now let's see what Atlanta Dazed can do.
Yeah, Atlanta Dazed looks like they're going to spread out a little bit here. Royal going to pick up that first kill on corners, and then Snoop going to answer back with a kill on Spawny. He's going to have one player above him. His teammate Zenny should be able to respond immediately. Now it's going to be a 2v2. Kills going down left and right. The last two players alive for the side of Atlanta over at this A site. You see the old guy Chicago players, sorry, Texas, my bad, grouping up towards that church side of the map, B side of the map. They're a little bit spread out, but they should be close enough to help each other. And we're going to see these guys from Atlanta try to make a play towards this A bomb side. You see Teeny with the bomb and TF3 over there with him, but they're going to rotate back church right now. And the person who's going to respond right away, that's going to be Zenny. He sees that. He gets the first one. He's going to be out with his life. He's going to reach out. Almost gets the second one, but TF3 wins a massive 1v1 right there. And now it's going to be Dak versus TF3. And now he's got 35 seconds to deal with here. He's got this submachine gun. Dak just chilling up top church. And TF3, he's got that automaton as well. Now we got a little bit of a precarious situation as he starts to push up. Dak still holding this angle. TF3 must know he's there, but Dak wins a big one, and that's 2-0 in favor of the side of old guy Texas.
Yeah, just great plays all around. You saw Zenny with a bit over aggressive there, feeling himself.
Confidence. That's confidence, baby.
I mean, you can't blame him after that bow cage. I'd take that shot too. Unfortunately, doesn't win it. But Dak, being extremely passive, he didn't overthink it. He just continued to hold that angle and watch TF3 run straight into it, or rather, and that'll put them up 2-0. So great start. Something we didn't see in the Berlin. A hot start for OGT, and let's see how they continue to play this one.
Yeah, I'm loving what I'm seeing out of the boys of OGT, but we got to see how there we go. Teeny going to respond back with a nice snipe on Snoop. That's a big player to get down on the map. And now it's going to be a 3v4 situation. OGT, they're going to wrap this bomb towards B. They've got one more player towards top fire as well. That's going to be Dak, who's going to rotate back to help his boys. And now OGT slowing it down a little bit. They've got a minute to deal with. They're going to see it. Looks like that was a nade that actually just hit right next to Zenny. So they're going to know he's here. The TF3 pushing up. He's going to get shot from above. Nothing like a little bit of a height advantage there from the boy Zenny, as he's going to push through comms right away. He's going to get spotted and get shot. Now Royals this top church, who's going to back off. And now this could be a chance for OGT to wrap it back A here. Obviously, they have no idea where Atlanta is, though.
Yeah, no idea what Atlanta is, but it looks like they've read this correctly, recognizing that Atlanta's going to have to rotate over if they think that they're going B, and as a result, they give them the free A plan. This is a great position for OGT. You see Dak essentially getting their entire field area, while corners looks through top church, and Zenny going to that top fire to play post plant, leaving Atlanta in a really precarious situation. Dak gets one. We'll get traded out right after, but we'll get that information. Corners looking for top church, gets on to Spawny, leaving Royal left alive in a 1v2. Does have the information on where the corner is going to look to chow him right away, but we'll get tagged down to 50. Zenny not showing himself either, as they're going to play the time here, but corners able to pick him off, and just like that, 3 straight rounds for OGT, and quite impressive feat. They did the hard work. Atlanta Dazed rather getting that first blood from Teeny onto Snoop out of field, but it looks like a bit of miscommunication when that nade came on through. You mentioned on this Zenny, it looked like TF3 thought he was lower well when instead of being top railing, and as a result, he sort of gets caught being over aggressive. And then it's just like you mentioned, the smart plays from OGT, recognizing that okay, Atlanta saw us going to radio. We might have an opening here today, and they took it, and just a great plays from them all around.
Yeah, now we are going to see the side of Atlanta on this offense here. They've got to get around here. Going down 4-0 is a nightmare. And as I say that, corners with a massive pick. Zenny with a pick mid-L as well. Now a 2v4 situation in Atlanta. They don't have the bomb. It's stuck out towards tree. And they've got to make a play here at the end of the day. I mean, They've got one player top fire and one player towards that back L like area. TF3 going to get a nice pick right there towards that back fountain on that P1 area. And now we're going to see Zenny just holding this angle. He's like, hey, you know, we're not going to take any risks. I like the set of OGT. They're set up. They're waiting. They're watching each other's backs and everything. They're just kind of just letting Atlanta make a play right now.
Yeah, they sort of reposition there. Zenny this time taking mid while Snoop watches the B push. I don't know if they're aware that they have bomb down. It looks like they might with the away corners just playing, make sure they don't get this field area. But it will be number 7 to make a play. He has gone through mid. Will Zenny spot him? Looks like he will able to pick off World, leaving TF3 left alive in a 1v2 situation. Able to get the pick on to Zenny in mid. Gets the pick on the corners there. Nice shots from him, leaving him in a 1v1. That information should come on through that he has picked up bomb. See Snoop playing around top fire, looking to get this pinch. Will TF3 read it? Looks like he's not going to be able to. Snoop should spot him out. We'll get the pick. And just like that, 4 down, 4 rounds for the guys of Old Guys Texas, rather. And they move within 2 of completing the reverse sweep.
Yeah, I mean, this is right now we're at a point for Atlanta. You're obviously do or die, right? If you lose, the entire season is over for you. It ends here. But if you win this, you get to go play against the Minnesota Flopper on Alpha later here to like for the championship, right? So both these teams want this so bad, but OGT right now just playing perfectly. They're getting each other's trades and they're just clutching up these last few rounds here.
Yeah, these last 3 rounds, but it looks like they're going to opt towards that aggressive B push they had in the first round. Will they have seen 6 Spawny in Whale? He could be the one to foil all their plans here, looking for the immediate pinch. It doesn't look like OGT is going to read this. This could give Spawny up running, but if he's quick enough, you see OGT looking towards that bomb plant. It has made noise in P5, but it doesn't look like Corners sees him. Corners will get taken down by team, though. Spawny look for the guy on the hill on the plat, rather. Will take him down. They recognize that bomb's gone down out of a tough situation for OGT to begin with, and now with Dak all the way across the map, Atlanta Dazed is going to get that defuse and should get it down. Dak, with not much time, going to have to try and make a plan of bomb. Will get spotted out, will get taken down, and finally, Atlanta responds with a round of their own.
Yeah, ATL, I mean, they started with that big flank right off the start you were talking about. I mean, it was a situation where it was Spawny, right? Like Spawny got behind them there. They didn't know he was there. He didn't make a play right away, but he was just calling people out. He's letting his teammates know, like, hey, 2 win comms, 1 win plat. Like, this is where everyone's at, right? And that helps a lot. Just not just giving away your life, not just shooting right away, you know. But he also ends up making a play as well. So that's a big round for the side of Atlanta. I mean, going down to a point where you're like 5-0 or just not even having a round in general is a terrible situation to be in. But now we're seeing that team just push B. It looks like they're going to be fairly aggressive on that side.
It looks like they're going to take a play out of the OGT playbook and go straight towards B. And OGT should recognize that they haven't had any resistance towards A. The push from B should be coming on through. It looks like they're going to play this retake. They're not going to get too over aggressive, but as I said, that corner's looking to kill. Will he spot the guy on the head? No, he won't. Teeny able to take him down for first blood, leaving OGT in a tough position. Snoop with a nice nade to get one back on his own. Dak with the nade. Kobe's all around the map, leaving them in the man advantage. But as they see that Royal able to get one back for his own. TF3 now in this top radio area. Bomb actually didn't go down. I didn't even recognize that. They were able to kill the guy off bomb. See if they're going to look for this player in a P5, able to pick him off, leaving Dak left alive in a 1v2. Should recognize that bomb has, been essentially taken out of the equation. But with that information coming on through, TF3 picking it up, you should recognize that bomb is on the B bomb site. Dash is going to play for the information, trying to see if he can spot the player. Spot the player on P2, should have spot the player on bomb, and we'll get both of them. And with the 1v2 from Dak, OG2 moves within 1 round of your finals.
Yeah, I mean, Dak's the man, right? He's actually been one of those guys who's been subtly making plays all series long. He was massive in the control. He was massive, like even in their last hard point with securing spawns and everything. And now he comes up massive right here to go up 5-1 in this S&D against ATL.
Yeah, just typical plays out of him. Play his life well, gets some great timing onto the player that was around that P2 pillar, and then picks the player off bomb. Just great plays out of him. 7-3 in this map. That's some ice from Dak right there. We're moving within 1 round. And you see him look towards that nade top fire, trying to see if they can spawn information. But as I said, spawning, getting super aggressive to the spawns, going for that pinch on top fire. I don't think anyone's going to spot him out. You should have a free pick on the Dak, which he will. Will the rest of OGT respond? Looks for the stun on the corners. Doesn't look like he'll get it, but spawning going to continue to play in this credit corner. We're all able to pick off the bomb planner. Zenny going for a massive pinch of his own, and just like that, 2v4 situation for Old Guys Texas.
Yeah, Snoop is going to be pushing out from well right now. He's trying to make maybe try to make a mid-map move as his teammates trying to play towards fire. That's going to be corners playing towards Spawny up there. But Snoop all the way in back church right now, just trying to find anything, trying to get any kind of advantage. Corner's going to win a big 1v1 top fire, but he's going to get pushed out right away. He's got another one to there to deal with. That's going to be Teeny who wins that one. Now, 3v1 situation for Snoop. He's got this bomb down back church. He's going to grab that, but immediately ATL is going to know he's got the bomb because they are going to hear that. No one's really getting aggressive towards this B side, though, so he might be able to get that. But one player, that's going to be Teeny rotating over. Snoop, hopefully he can maybe read this. Looks like he wants to rotate all the way around. He does see him, does get taken down, though, and that's going to be a big round from the side of ATL as they're going to get that second round on the board, but OGT still up 5-2.
Yeah, this is a long road that Atlanta has to come back into this map, and for them, it's just taking it one round at a time, as most people mention. Trying to make the adjustments based on what OGT's been doing. If I'm them, if I'm Atlanta, I'm sending one person be each round on defense, but on offense, recognize that OGT's been getting pretty aggressive through mid map, as you often see on a map like Tuscan. If they're able to shut down the progression, they could, make a push here to this round 11. But you see them now opting towards this field side area. All four players getting aggressive, working together as a team that they've done so effectively. Corner's able to get that first pick, but Dak should get taken down shortly after by Royal. Nice pick on him, making it a 3v3 situation. You see Zenny continue to look over mid map while Corner's plays his life in a corner, making sure that no one gets to that field side area. I didn't mean that pun, but regardless, you see OGT sort of slow down. Well, likewise, but the side of Atlanta, not getting too aggressive, waiting to see if they can get a pick here before they move around the map.
Yeah, we are going to see these two players from ATL over towards this A side right now. One of them does have the bomb there. And Corner's just trying to take some subtle peeks here. He's going to get pushed out by Statue right there. That's going to be TF3 with a big kill. That's a 2v3 situation. Zenny playing this middle of the map with this automaton. He's watching for this cross from the bomb player. That's going to be TF3 getting taken down. And the bomb's going to be down right next to A. But he's going to have one player in well pushing up behind him. He's not going to know that player's there. That's Spawny. Snoop is behind him. He knows he's there. Ooh, gets him weak. Doesn't actually end up getting the kill. And he's going to get taken down from top church. Is Atlanta right now making some very clutch plays, getting themselves back in this game, is that they're going to bring it back to 5-3. But I mean, still, OGT, you just need one round.
Yeah, you just need one round, and with each round Atlanta gets, that anxiety, that pressure that OGT has to close it out. They obviously want to close it out as quickly as possible, but you can't get over aggressive, can't get overzealous here. You got to take your time, keep doing what was working for you in these earlier rounds if you want to win it. And this time it looks like they're going to opt towards a push towards this field, just like Atlanta. Atlanta finally sending some pressure towards P5. Looks like Spawny will be the one to watch that push. But as I said, it looks like Atlanta, backing down from the push onto field. But as I said, they're able to get that pick from Teeny. While number 4 Zenny with the bomb getting super aggressive into spawn and gets punished for it. TF3 will take him down, but will get traded out by Dak, leaving a 2v2 situation for Snoop. And Dak, you see Snoop has been playing right on the rosy for this guy P5 and Spawny. Spawny finally getting out and grouping up the rest of his teammates as they recognize that, hey, they probably got bombed down, as Zenny's been their bomb planner this entire time. All they got to do is play their life and wait for that over aggression from OGT.
Yeah, we're going to see Snoop. He's got one player playing up in this corner right here towards that cubby in that P5 area. He's going to run right past him. He's going to get shot in the back. Now, Dak in a 1v3 situation. No one I would prefer more in this situation. As I say, though, he gets taken down. And now the side of Atlanta Dazed, they bring it back to 5-4. At one point in time, the boys from OGT were up 4-0. And now and Atlanta's getting spicy, Zahid. They're getting pretty spicy right here.
This is where it gets extremely nerve-wracking for the side of OGT. You've just lost 3 straight rounds. Zenny maybe getting a little bit too aggressive there with bomb. This is defense. It's been favored ever since they made the change to this map. This is their opportunity to lock it down. They gotta keep playing for those picks, keep playing off that map control, and they can't get too overzealous here and try and end it all at once. But once again, Atlanta opting towards that field push. You see corner spot that information. Will back on down and play his life shortly after. But a big first blood from a nade from Spawny into the mid, getting on Snoop. And you see already Atlanta opting towards to rotate to that B bomb site.
Yeah, we are going to see a little bit of an interesting situation for OGT, but you can see them just taking it nice and easy. They're trying to get a pick if they can. They're going to have Spawny pushing through that P5 right now. Dak trying to make sure he can get towards top plat. I think they have an understanding that maybe this bomb is getting rotated over here. Dak going to get that first kill. One more player up there. He's going to back off, though. I like this play out of Dak, just making sure he plays his life, making sure he's got teammates nearby. But that bomb is going to go towards mid-well. Zenny going to get taken down there by Teeny. Now Dak once again jumping up here to watch this P5. But Teeny going to rotate over towards his teammates on that A site. But corners, he's in this church area right now, but he's going to get pushed out towards field. He doesn't quite know it yet. Maybe he heard something, but those players are getting pretty aggressive on that push. And corners going to have to make a play here at some point. But Corners and Dak are pretty far away from each other right now. As I say that, they're getting a little bit closer, slower and slower, but that bomb is going to go down on A.
Yeah, it was going to go down on A. I don't think Scorners was able to spot the player on bomb. No, he wasn't. And all the field control, it's going to go in favor of Atlanta. You see number 5, it looks like TF3 is going to go all the way back, probably going to play this post-plant area in top fire. And now I think Corner's going to wait for Dak to sort of make some sort of a play. Dak might be able to spot this player into top fire. If he gets some good time, you see him crawl right up. Will he spot number 5? No, he won't. TF3 gets the pick, leaving Corners in a 1v3 situation. He only has information that one player is sitting top fire, so this is going to be pretty a difficult retake position with him, especially with only 17 seconds left. We'll get picked off, and oh my god, CNK, we're going to round 11.
No, see, we've got a game 5, round 11. Winner gets to go to Alpha and play the Minnesota Flopper for the Platinum Premade Championship. And oh my gosh, Atlanta has been playing almost perfectly the last few rounds here. Now, but OGT going to have another chance here to get it done. I've got full faith in these guys, but they are going to be on this offense here. I mean, what do we got to see out of these boys to get it done?
I think once again, just play effectively as a team. Their B hit has been quite effective. It looks like they're going to opt towards that again, or as I said, that maybe they're going to look to see if they can get any information mid. It looks like Atlanta, sort of like they've been doing all season, playing more passive, and we'll get that first pick onto Dak top fire. And just like that, Atlanta Dazed, like they've done majority of these rounds, has been getting first blood, and that's something I think that is shown to be quite effective for them in winning the majority of the rounds. As they've been down 5-1, it's just a matter of can they continue to do it again. But you see that they get that first blood, and immediately every single player backs up towards their spawn. They don't want to give OGT any room to work and probably get this man advantage back in their favor.
Yeah, but Zenny going to get aggressive on getting this bomb down. He's got all those players for the set of ATL are on that B site, but they're going to have to deal with Snoop, which this guy's a menace. There's 3 people in front of him. They don't know he's there, but Zenny going to get taken down on the bomb site. Snoop picks up 1, but he's got 1 more above him. The other player went towards mid. They are going to be hurt. That bomb is going to be getting diffused right now by Teeny. And as long as Corners checks that, and he does, now he's in a 1v1 versus TF3. A 1v1, game 5, round 11. Winner gets to go to the Chumps. We're going to see TF3 playing in the middle of the map right now as he's going back L, but Corners going to be going towards this top church. This bomb is in his advantage. There's 18 seconds left. TF3 going to have to make a move. TF3 going to know exactly where Corners is at in that middle of the map. Now they're going to make that fight. Corners going to win the game 5 round 11. He's going to bless Zenny with a game 5 win. They're going to secure the reverse sweep, and they're going to get to go to the championship.
Talk about some ice from old man Corners there with the 1v1, playing it cool. I believe that was his last bullet in the